What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we talk about why the GTI is the best bang for your buck enthusiast car. So if you guys are looking or are in the market for whether it's a pre-owned or a new car that you can modify and you know, get the most out of and be extremely fun, then I think you may do yourself some justice and look into the GTI. Whether it's a Mark 5, you're looking for an older car, or a Mark 6, or a Mark 7.5, where you can lease them right now. Doesn't matter which way you go, the GTI has always been a really great car. Now, the Mark 7 platform, which is 2015 and up, the MQB platform, is definitely another beast. That engine is supposed to be Volkswagen's best engine created in a very long time, and I think you should definitely take a look at it. Now, this whole thing may be a little bit biased, but it's a chance for me to sort of plead my case and talk a little bit about the GTI. So, the first reason why I think the Mark 7 or any other GTI is a really good enthusiast car for the budget is because, first, stock power. So, whether you're getting a Mark 5 or you're getting a Mark 7, you're going to be around the 200 area. 200 range, so 200 horsepower. If you go with power package newer GTIs, or I think even the stock regular GTI non-power pack, you're gonna get 220, which is a nice amount of horsepower for you to have for, you know, if you're just looking to hit some canyons and you're looking to drive it stock. It's a really good number to be at, especially with the torque being somewhere around the 220 to 259 area from the factory. Now, that torque leads me to number 2. So number 2 on this list is actually the fact that it's already a turbo car. So most of them are operated by either a 1.8 or a 2-liter turbo. Whether it's IS38, KO3, KO4, they're all going to somewhat put out different outputs, but because there is a turbo in there, you have the potential to have turbo noises, which is one of the biggest things that a enthusiast wants in their car. Everyone wants to buy a snail keychain, we all know that, but everyone wants to have some swishy noises. Everyone wants that torque output that you get from having just a turbo, because you can have a 1.6 motor and it'll be a snail, and you can have a 1.6 turbo and it could be a nice little torquey engine. Number 3 on this list, it's not necessarily about the car, but more about the community. So, I mean, you guys can tell from just being on this channel and watching some of the videos and seeing the comments down below that people leave all the time, how much input others give in regards to, you know, things that I do and some things that may be a little bit better to do. The VW community is super supportive. The meets and the people you meet at these gatherings are phenomenal. I was a big Honda guy before, and going to the meets for, you know, those Honda meets that I used to go to, I feel like there was so much hate in the community, and here everyone just admires, and it's a different feeling. Everyone waves at you. Before in the Civics, no one waved at me. Feedback just wasn't the same. Now, granted, I have a much more expensive car now than I used to, and then maybe that could be, you know, part of it. But this car's still pretty common, and anyone that, you know, sees you still gives you really nice thumbs up. And you know, when you meet them at meets, they compliment you in your car, even if it's just a little spoiler that you did and you're all stock. 4 on this list is really going to be about more of the performance output of it on Autocross. Now, if you guys, I mean, I watch Autocross, and, you know, I've seen JR14 Autocross. Personally, I've never really done it myself, but that's also because of time restraints and work and all that stuff, and trying to keep up with the channel. It takes a lot out of my time. So I really need to allocate some time before the year is over to do something, whether it's autocross or drag, for the channel, so you guys can see that I'm not just a guy that likes to modify his car and not doing anything with it. I feel like the summer this year just kind of flew by. Yeah, but if you guys are looking for like autocross or track day content, that kid Bryce is really good too. I don't know the channel link off the top of my head, but I'll put it down in the description. If you guys are looking for a lot of autocross content on a GTI or I think he has a Golf R, then you'd be silly not to check that channel out, because he's actually really good. Takes like first, second place all the time. So I watch him, and I'm a slightly bigger YouTuber than he is. So the autocross potential of this car is actually, it's up there. It's up there. If you guys are looking for something that you want to, you know, daily drive around and then be able to take on the track with an extra set of wheels and tires, then it's definitely a car that will do that for you. And number 5 on this list, guys, is going to be really just the look of the car once you start playing around with the exterior. So as soon as you add a drop to this car, it changes the entire vehicle. It no longer looks like you know, a little dad wagon that someone just happened to put a turbo on it. It actually starts to get some style into it. And I think the GTI looks best with a nice drop, good wheels. And speaking of wheels, the stance on this car, it can hold some pretty wide wheels and tires. On top of wheels, I would suggest definitely something in the front. Though you don't have to. I've seen a lot of really nice cars dropped up front that don't have a front lip, and they still look really good on this car. But definitely a rear diffuser and a nice like spoiler extension, or an actual other spoiler. It actually makes the car look completely different. Those are my 5 top reasons why I think the GTI, whether you're getting a Mark IV, a Mark V, a Mark 6, or a Mark 7.5 or 7, is the best overall enthusiast car. Now, some are going to have the rebuttal that enthusiast cars should really be rear-wheel drive and yada, yada, yada. Honestly, I don't think so. I have a lot of fun in back roads with this car. I have a lot of fun just driving to work in this car. So, and the sound, you can't mistake the sound with a downpipe. It's fun. Now, Subi's got their own rumble thing going on, but pops and bangs just sound so good on this car. Anyways, guys, that's it for my rant. I will see you guys next week. I thought I wasn't going to be able to put out a video this week, a second video this week, but here it is. So I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like my Instagram, because I do post every day, and I give people shout outs if you like a bunch of my pictures, and I can screenshot it, and it's big enough to screenshot. So see you guys in the next one. Peace out.